I mean, we've had so many of those. It's fun. We had a girl that was relocating here from Colorado, and the house that she wanted to see that she had identified, I had a list or a showing scheduled for like 8:30 that morning. And I literally pulled in the driveway. It was a vacant house, and the listing agent called and said, "Oh, we're under contract." And I'm like, "Thanks for letting me know." I was a little irritated. And the timeline just didn't fit. Like, they were under contract when I scheduled that showing, and I thought the communication was just crappy. And I said, "While I'm here, I'm just going to go on in, because we all know some things get goofy, right? Maybe that isn't going to stay together." I toured this house, took short videos, shared them with the client. She drew out her little map, and like, "I really like this house, Ange. If something happens to this first offer, I would love to bring my mom back in and have my mom see it." And I just kept on like checking in with the listing agent, and it turned out that they weren't going to hold it together due to an inspection issue that was minor in our buyer's mind. And we ended up buying that. She ended up buying that house and going under contract. That was super fun. And that was just being relentless. And she really likes this house. And I'm if you tell me no, I'm going to find 50 ways to find yes. And so with that particular situation, I felt just great about that. I'm like, this is what every realtor should do. And it's not that I'm like the greatest realtor in the world, but I'm going to go the extra mile. And I'm going to keep following up because I know there's a chance.
Out-of-state client, Blue House.
Yeah, I love her.
Yep.
Similar situation, and when I was a new agent, on the other opposite side of it, well, I guess it would have been, it was a buyer thing, but it was our listing, and the people with the dogs.
Yeah.
And this is how we like talk about clients, right? The orangutan in the house and the da-da-da. Okay, so this particular listing had an out-of-state buyer under contract that they had a contingency. They needed to sell their home back in whatever state they were in. Another client came in, and the agent called us and said, "Are you taking backup offers?" Absolutely. Second offer came in. Another client went in. Anyway, long story short, there were 3 offers in succession. And they have like a performance clause written in those purchase agreements. So if you can't perform within 24 or 48 hours, whatever the parameters are on that legal binding contract, then we're going to move to the next one. And it ended up in that situation, the third buyer ended up with the house. And I love that story because people think, oh, backup offers are never going to work. Like, backup offers, if it is the house or agents who are relentless about following up. How are you? Are you through inspection? We have someone of high interest. Same thing with that cute Drake couple. They ended up in that house.
They did. The ironic part about what Angie has described in that third option or backup offer is it actually sold for far more than what it was originally listed for, just because of the motivation of the third buyer.
Mm-hmm. Win-win or no deal is
Right.
one of our mottos at Keller Williams.
Hey, just know that we are this serious about it. So, and the sellers were like, "Are you kidding? Are you kidding? No, we're not kidding."
Yeah,
Like,
I love
okay.
this. I love the not easy ones.